everyone, thank you so much for watching. I have another haul for you guys today. This is my Sephora VIB sale stuff and also a few other purchases that I've made. I'm really excited to share these products with you guys, so let's jump right in. The first thing that I got from the Sephora VIB sale is something that's been in my cart for a really long time. I've wanted to try like a really long time, probably since it came out. This is the Tarte Clean Queen deodorant. This is a vegan deodorant. It's supposed to be hypoallergenic, formulated without aluminum, and aluminum is one of those harmful ingredients, but it's in deodorant because it makes you not sweat. A lot of natural deodorants don't work because of that. Anyways, I've heard that this one works really well, and I was so excited to try it. I've tried it for a couple days now, and so far I do like it. It doesn't have a very strong smell, which is a good thing in my opinion. I don't like my deodorant to be competing with all of the other things I put on my body that are scented. But it has a nice, really soft, like fresh scent, and it's like a white, you know, that kind of a look. So, I don't know, I mean, it's not the cheapest deodorant in the world, but if it works, I will be happy because you guys, I sweat a lot, so I'm excited to try this. Another thing I picked up from the VIB sale is the Tarte Tartelette Toasted Palette. I was pretty torn on this just because it's not that different from anything that I already have, but being the beauty lover and makeup collector that I am, I really did want this in my collection. I have the other two Tartelette palettes and I really wanted this. Also, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. Some people absolutely love this, some people totally hate it and returned it. So as usual, when there's any kind of controversy, I have to get in on it and I have to know what I think of it. So I wanted to pick this up. I used it once today so far, and honestly, the shadows seem a little bit powdery to me, like a lot more fallout than the original Tartelette palettes. I can't give an official review because I haven't used all the shades and I haven't played with it enough, but my first impression was kind of like, oh wow, that's really powdery, kind of dry. I think they blended okay. I mean, what I'm wearing mostly on my eyes is, well, I'll get to that in a second, but I'm wearing these shadows and something else. So I'm gonna swatch Warmth, Cashmere, Flame, oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and I'm gonna swatch Candle. So there's that. Ignore my fingers are all weird. I took my nail polish off today, my fingers are stained, and I have a cat scratch on this one. I don't want to talk about it. Candle, it's really chunky. That's probably the chunkiest one out of all of them. So there's Candle, I don't remember. Oh, that's so pretty. And then two matte ones. So the swatches, they look really nice. I mean, they swatch really nice. So, like I said, I'm not going to give an official review. My first impression was kind of like, ugh, but I don't know, we'll see. So this is one that I am wearing on my lid today a bit, along with some other stuff. So I like that shade a lot, but I'm just not 100% sure on the other ones yet. I do think that I'm going to do a review on a lot of the warm palettes that I own and kind of comparing them all, which ones you need for which purposes and stuff like that. If you would be interested in that, please let me know. So that's that one. Next, from Sephora, I did pick up the Fenty Beauty Foundation by Rihanna. This is a brand that I've been really wanting to try ever since it came out. I've been really curious about this brand. There's so many mixed reviews, and it's just a lot of positive reviews too, which is, you know, always a good thing. This is another foundation that was like in and out of stock, and I just had to kind of guess on my shade. The shade I have is 300. Really beautiful bottle. I have not actually used this yet. I'm not sure why. I guess I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know, but I'm also currently like trying to get through a couple of other foundations to review before I start a new one. So there's that. But anyways, I got this. I'm really excited about it. And then lastly, from the VIB sale, I did pick up two items from ColourPop. They're two new eyeshadows. These were exclusive to Sephora. Now they are available on the ColourPop website, so you can buy them there if you want. But I got them with the 20% off. This is the Golden State of Mind eyeshadow palette. Look at that. Look at those shimmers. Some of my, like this shade got into this one, if you can see that there. But actually in person, this looks a lot more colorful than I thought it did. I just really wanted to get them because I love ColourPop eyeshadows, and I thought it was interesting that this sort of unique setup, the number of shadows, the type of finish they are, is exclusive to Sephora, or is their collaboration with Sephora. I just wanted to try it. Now that I have it, I'm kind of like, oh, this is even prettier than I thought it was going to be. So there's 15 shades in here, which is more than their standard palettes have 12, I believe. So there's 3 more in here, and they do cost more. Some of these, I haven't really swatched any of these yet, and some of them look like they're really kind of duochrome. Yeah, they don't feel soft. They feel real chunky on my fingers. Yeah, they look pretty chunky on my skin too. I mean, they're beautiful. Look at that reflect. That's beautiful. When I'm looking at them up close, I can definitely see lots of chunks. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's how they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be like glitter, shimmer, metallic type things. Like, I think that's how they're described. It's just a lot of, you know, shimmer and glitter and metallic and all of that stuff. So if that's not what you're into, you know, probably stay away from this one. They have such a weird texture. They don't feel like any other ColourPop shadows at all. They're just weird. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this one. It looks beautiful, though. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. Maybe this will just be like one of those accent palettes that I reach for when I want like one shade to put in the center of the lid or something. I don't know. I'll have to try it more and let you guys know. And the other one I got is the Semi-Precious eyeshadow palette. And this is a similar thing, I believe. These are very similar. Again, I haven't swatched them, so let me go ahead and do that and see what I think. Okay, so there are those. Oh, this last one, greenish gold, is really kind of cool. I really like an antique gold. Oh, I like that. I like this green too. I think those are pretty. So these, so far swatched, are a lot less chunky than the previous palette. I just want to swatch the rest of them just to see, because I'm really curious. Okay, yeah, these are definitely less chunky. Like, I don't notice any of the chunkiness that I did in the Golden State of Mind palette. So if you are looking for a not chunky, shimmery / metallic eyeshadow palette, this one is so far not chunky. I don't know that this one has the same metallic reflect as the other ones. It's still really beautiful, but it's not quite as intense, I don't think. You guys let me know what you think. It's really pretty shadows though. I really like this. Again, all shimmers, so there's that. This one has kind of caught me by surprise. I kind of really like this one. I can't wait to play with this more, especially these two shades right there. But yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So that's everything that I ordered at the Sephora VIB sale. The only other thing that I haven't received yet is the Huda Beauty foundation. I ordered that the second weekend of the sale, so like just a few days ago, and I haven't received that yet, but I did order that, so I will be testing that one out as well. So I also placed an order with BH Cosmetics recently because this palette came out. This is the Shaaanxo The Remix palette. I saw Shannon review this on her channel. I'm a huge fan of Shaaanxo. She's one of my probably top 5. I just think she's so creative and super talented, and I have the last collaboration she did with BH Cosmetics, her palette that had the lipsticks in it, and I really liked that one, like really liked that one, so I was super excited about this one. So when it came out, I had to order it. I feel like BH Cosmetics is a really underrated brand. Anyways, so I placed an order with them, and they actually were having a sale on a couple of their other products, brushes and lip products, so I got some of those too. But this is the star of the show. This is the main thing that I wanted to get. So this is actually 18 shadows in this. So here is the first side, and this side is basically the same as the eyeshadow part of her first palette. So I'm going to be giving this palette its own review, kind of like I did with the Glow Kit, comparing all of the shades in this one to the old one just to see if they match up. Not all of them do match up, I can tell you that right now. So anyways, so this is like the first side, and it has a mirror right here. I'll swatch some of these just so you guys can see. So we have the shade Buttercup that I use all over my lid, and it's so beautiful. We have Beach Babe, Terracotta, Avocado is a really pretty duochrome. All of them are so pretty and creamy and beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So pretty. I'm not sure of the exact price. I'll put it here on the screen, and I know that there's like the official price and then there's a sale price, and it's almost always on sale, and it probably will be on Ulta, the Ulta website soon. I don't know, but I will let you guys know how much I spent on it, and it's a really good deal. Like, this is just amazing. So here's the second side. Now look at those colors. These are so beautiful. And I'll tell you guys too, like I'll get more into this in the review, but I have been using these not just on my eyes, because a lot of these shades work as other things, if you know what I mean. Oh, that one's so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. So I grabbed this palette. I'm so happy that I grabbed this palette. I definitely recommend it already for you guys. If you haven't already got it, go get it. Even if you're not a fan of Shannon, this is a really good piece of makeup, especially if you don't already have the original, since you would be getting all of those same shades again, now would be the time to get this. Also from BH Cosmetics, I ordered a bunch of their liquid lipsticks. I've heard real good things about these, so I was dying to try them. And I'm actually wearing this one today in Lust. That's what I have on my lips right now. I actually got a 5th one, but I think it's in my diaper bag somewhere. I can't find it right now, and I don't want to hunt and waste so much time, so I'm not going to get that one out. But I got like a nude taupey kind of shade too. So far, I really like these. I feel like I've only worn them a couple times. I feel like they apply really nicely and the color payoff is good. It does not feel uncomfortable at all on my lips. I have a slight layer of lip balm underneath like I do with most matte liquid lipsticks. So there's that, but it feels good. It feels comfortable and I love their color selection. And when they were on sale, I don't remember again how much they were, but they're really affordable. So if you're placing a BH Cosmetics order, I definitely recommend you try out 1 or 2 of these. This one is called Glory. Lust, what I'm wearing today. Wow, these are not swatching very well. Icon. There, that's better. And this fun one in Daisy. So those are those awesome swatches, like the best swatches I've ever swatched. And then also from BH Cosmetics, I picked up some makeup brushes. I've gotten their brushes before, but in the brush roll type, like their brush sets. I've never purchased their individual brushes, and I've heard good things, so I really wanted to, and I have been really into trying new brushes lately. I've talked about that in other videos too. So I got the Studio Pro 5 brush, which is just this sort of blending brush right here. The Studio Pro 8. Smaller, could be blending or smudging type of thing. I got their Vegan number 6 brush, just kind of an eyeshadow placing brush. Vegan number 9, really thin. Thought this would be fun and kind of not, I don't really have anything like it that's this long and dense and stuff. And then this is the Vegan 5, just a fluffy blending brush. So far these all seem really soft and I'm excited to work with them. Next I wanted to talk about this kit that I found at the drugstore. Wet n Wild has come out with a ton of holiday kits and a lot of them are online, and I almost ordered one online because it had the gold bar highlighter in it and 2 other eyeshadow palettes that I already owned, but I wanted it because I never was able to get my hands on the gold bar highlighter, so I was this close to ordering it online. Then I went to Walgreens to get some photos and I saw this kit. This kit has the gold bar highlighter, 2 brushes, and 4 loose pigments. And I thought the only other thing that I own already is this eyeshadow brush, which I could always use another eyeshadow brush. So I saw this kit and I was like, well, that's the kit that I need because I really want this and I'll take everything else. Sure, why not? So here is the gold bar highlighter. I haven't swatched this. I haven't even opened this yet. Let me go ahead and do that. Okay, that made me sweat. So here is the gold bar highlighter. Ah, so pretty. If you guys don't know already, I'm kind of a Wet n Wild collector, so I just want everything that they have. Look at that. That's beautiful. Really fine. I was afraid it was going to be chunky or something. It looks really pretty. Excited to try this. And then look at what I discovered last night when I was just like hanging out. This has a mirror slid in there. How cool is that? I didn't know it had that until like yesterday. I just noticed that. So that's fun. And then here are the 4 pigments that it came with. It came with the shade Ride On My Copper, Diamond Cherry on top, Kung Fu Lightning, Heart of Rose Gold. Honestly, you guys, Wet n Wild puns are starting to get ridiculous. Like they're over my head or under my head or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand them. First I thought these were like almost the same shade, like all the same shade, but they are slightly different. If you see that, I'm gonna swatch one. This one looks really pretty. Diamond Cherry on top. So they have this nice little seal cap that you can flip open so it's not gonna leak, but then there's no like well in there, so I guess I'll just dump it in the cap and see what happens. I'm not really good with pigments either, you guys, so if you're like, that's not how you do it, you're probably right. Ooh, that's pigmented. Well, that's interesting. That'll be fun to play with. It looks a lot like that highlighter, doesn't it? So anyways, so those are those. That'd be a fun Christmas gift too for somebody if they're into makeup. A lot of shimmery beautifulness. I also placed an e.l.f. order. The main reason why I placed the order was to get this palette. This is the Mad for Matte in Summer Breeze. So this is the warm one since I'm collecting warm eyeshadow palettes. I've heard so many good things about this one. I've never tried it. I have the Mad for Matte original, like the all neutral one, and I've been waiting for this one to come in stores, but it never did. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna order it. I'm just gonna get it. And since I ordered this, I also ordered a few other things. Another Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. This one is in Holy Smokes, another one that I've really had my eye on. I love these fun colors. These smoky palettes are always fun to see how different brands do them because there's so many ways you can do like a smoky eyeshadow palette, you know, or a smoky eye for that matter. But I don't know, I thought these colors looked like fun, and I love these palettes. They're great for travel. They're so slim and thin and compact with a nice mirror in there and really good quality, so I was excited to grab that one. I also grabbed 3 of these liners. These are labeled as new and they're just called their, I don't even know, all it says is e.l.f. on the thing. Pretty sure these liners were like $1 each and they were new, so I wanted to try them. I guess I shouldn't have too high expectations. I mean, they're not the creamiest, but they're also not tugging at my skin. I just like the colors too, like this navy blue and that green. I thought would be fun to have colored. That blue is beautiful. I don't know how they'll go in the waterline. I haven't tried them there yet, but I will definitely let you guys know. The only other thing I bought from e.l.f. is one of their matte liquid lipsticks in the shade Coffee. Pretty shade. It gets a little bit gray toned after it's been on the lips, I find, or at least on my skin tone, but it's really pretty. You see that? I feel like it loses that warmth. I don't know. I gotta try it some more, but also very drying, but you know, that's most liquid lipsticks are drying, so there's that. But Alex from Beauty Addict Next Door did a review on all or most of the matte liquid lipsticks by e.l.f. and she really made me want to try one, so I figured I would try one, see how I like them, and then maybe I'll get some more. So that's that one. Then the last place I ordered stuff from was ColourPop. Again, a small order from ColourPop. So ColourPop finally released their Supernova shadows. These are liquid eyeshadows, and I say finally because I saw YouTubers reviewing these at the same time they were reviewing their 2 newer eyeshadow palettes, the You Had Me at Hello and Element of Surprise. I saw YouTubers getting all of this in PR at the same time, but these weren't on the website until much later, and I was anxious to try them. So I had been like checking the website every day, like when are they gonna come on? When are they gonna come on? Finally they came on the website and I ordered just 2. I didn't want to get all of them right away. I wanted to try them out, see how I like them. The shades I have are Dragon and Moonlit. This is Dragon. This is what I have on my eyes today. So what I did today was I applied this all over and made this little wing thingy. Then I went in with that shadow from the Tarte palette that I showed you earlier and packed it over the lid because I felt like this one just didn't have the coverage that I wanted. Let's swatch it down here. Just ignore that. So it's really pretty, interesting texture. I mean, look at that. Like, I mean, it's definitely got a texture to it. I think it's supposed to. It's called a Supernova shadow. It's supposed to be really sparkly and shimmery and glittery and metallic and stuff. So it's really pretty. It starts out liquidy like that and then it dries down to a matte like you can kind of see on my eyes. It has bits of, I want to say silver and gold glitter, just a lot going on in this shadow, which I think makes it really interesting. And then here is Moonlit. I'll swatch that. Oh my goodness. I haven't swatched that before. That is beautiful. Wow, yeah, I might be buying the rest of these, you guys. I don't know, they're really pretty, and they're pretty unique type of makeup too. I love that ColourPop is starting to branch out into more unique products. I mean, I guess their Super Shock shadows have always been unique, but you know what I mean? Like, not just eyeshadows and lipsticks, but like things that are a little bit different, because it's always good when affordable brands do that. But again, I can see my skin through it. They're not completely opaque, so I feel like you're either going to need to use this as a base and put a shadow over it, or maybe these will work over a shadow. I haven't tried them that way yet. I just tried them as the base today, and I feel like it's working okay. I'll have to see how it lasts throughout the day, but I feel like so far I'm digging it. I also grabbed the brow pomade from ColourPop. This is the black and brown shade. I grabbed this because I've been using brow pomades a lot and I realized I've never tried ColourPop's. I really wanted to. I want to do a review on all of their brow products because I have all of them now and I'm really enjoying a lot of them. So I wanted to talk about them and I figured I should have this one too to throw in the mix. But I can't get this one open. This is the same problem that I had with their eyeliner pots. I couldn't get them open for the longest time. I think I ended up running them under hot water, or I made my husband do it. I don't remember, but I couldn't get them open for the longest time and it was so stupid. So I hope I can get this one open because I really want to try it. So anyways, this is Black and Brown Eyebrow Gel Pomade. Then I just picked up a spare of the Brow Boss Gel. I think that I really am starting to, obviously I'm starting to like this if I bought a backup already. I feel like I'm going through it quick, but I think that I like it, and for the price, I feel like what it does for my brows is pretty nice. So I just wanted to get another one, and I'm going to be doing, well, definitely I'll do a review on all the brow products, but I also want to do a brow routine because I'm finally finding a brow routine that I love the way my brows have been looking lately, like so much, and I want to share it with you guys. Last two things I got from ColourPop are just brushes. I got the spoolie and the angled. To me, this is a brow brush. They might call it the angled eyeshadow brush or eye brush or whatever, but that's just what it looks like. And then the spoolie is just a spoolie. I just grabbed these because I want to use them with the brow products and see how they go, see how they work. Okay, so I had turned my camera off and I was taking my thumbnail shots, and then I realized that I forgot to talk about something. This is very important. This is something I ordered from the Morphe website. This is the Morphe Holiday Palette, Dare to Create 39A eyeshadow palette, and I haven't even opened this yet. So I'm going to be opening this right now. It's their new packaging too, which, I mean, it's fancy, you know, it looks fancy. I like how they rebranded. I mean, I didn't think it looked bad before, but cool. Okay, so here is the palette. Now it is cardboard and just a magnetic closure, which I wasn't expecting, so it's not plastic like their 35 palettes, and it doesn't have a clasp on it. So there's that. Oh my goodness. My heart is like racing just looking at these colors. Okay, so it comes with this sheet on top, which I don't know why can't they just label the thing? Like, I'm gonna lose that. I'm not gonna remember what the shades are, but whatever. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the idea of this is that these larger shades here are supposed to be transition shades. I know a lot of people think that they're face products or contouring or something. I mean, I'm sure you could use them as that if you want to, but they are supposed to be transition shades, and I think it's cool that they make them a little bit larger because those are, I guess, the ones that you're going to use the most of. Like every single look, you're going to be using these, or at least that's what they're saying. I'm so excited for this palette, you guys. I can't even tell you, like, holy cow. I don't know. I gotta slow down on buying eyeshadow palettes because I mean, a lot of really good ones are coming out lately, and I don't know, there's not enough time. Like, how many times a day can you do your eyeshadow, you know? I mean, I'll push it to the max, I will, but look at these greens. Greens, blues, purples, reds. I mean, these are like the hot shades of the moment right there, and then pinks, a bunch of darker neutrals, and just, oh, so nice. Okay, let me swatch some. Okay, there's a bunch of them swatched. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Ooh, that is interesting. The texture was interesting. Okay. Holy cow, you guys. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure this is a limited edition palette. It's their holiday edition, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. But maybe they should make it permanent, because I don't know if I need any Morphe palettes after this one. I'm gonna stop talking because I haven't tried it enough to know, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It's huge too. Like, it's huge, but wow. Alright guys, so that is everything that I got in this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That means a lot to me. I would love to have you guys here. Turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos. I post at least twice a week, sometimes a little bit more if I can. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys very much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!